Richmond to Baltimore, from the Chesapeake to the Shenandoah. This is the WTOP Radio Network. 103.5 FM, 103.9 FM, 107.7 FM. This hour of news brought to you by Boeing.
Good morning, I'm Bruce Allen.
And I'm Mike Moss. Mike Chikaitis is at the editor's desk. Coming up.
Blistering heat again today with potentially dangerous conditions.
Prosecutors look into the finances at a local school. I'm Kate Ryan.
A city that was once a powerful economic engine in America is now belly up.
More construction on a major highway could disrupt your late night plans. This is Hank Silverberg.
3 visions for the future of the former Walter Reed. I'm Michelle Batch.
Day 2 of the British Open, and baseball comes back tonight following the All-Star break.
I missed baseball for a couple of days, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's July 19th, a Friday morning, and 6:31.
Well, it's going to be another hot one today.
You were right.
The hottest day of this heat wave, in fact. An excessive heat warning is in effect from noon till 8 o'clock this evening for the whole area, which means we're in for a pretty long period of dangerously high temperatures combined with high humidity. It'll feel like 110 degrees with actual temperatures near 100.
A principal resigns and prosecutors look into his school's finances. So what was going on with students' money?
Montgomery County's Rock Terrace School serves disabled students who take part in life skills programs, including internships and learning basic finance. An investigation by Montgomery County Schools showed that money administered by the school on behalf of the students had been mishandled, but that no intentional defrauding of the students or their families had been committed. But that is not the end of the investigations. The Montgomery County State's Attorney's Office is looking into the bank records. Principal Diane Thornton, who had been put on administrative leave, has resigned, and the schools have set up a meeting with parents for July 25th. Kate Ryan, WTOP News.
CBS News Update. I'm Dave Barrett. Detroit's filed for bankruptcy protection. Michigan Governor Rick Snyder.
Why did I do this? What's the rationale and what's the impact for both the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan? Well, let me start with the fact that this is a situation that's been 60 years in the making in terms of the decline of Detroit.
Tough times in Motown, which has an estimated $18.5 billion in debt. 78,000 buildings are abandoned. This resident is not optimistic.
I don't think things are ever going to be right again in Detroit because too many people have moved out. There's not enough people still working, paying taxes and that, so I don't ever see it coming back.
William Perlstein is a bankruptcy expert. He says emergency financial manager Kevin Orr will take action.
He has the power that the court can order new employment contracts, can order a reduction in the retiree benefit.
The Detroit Institute of Art has billions of dollars worth of art, and today's Washington Post says lawyers have been retained to try and protect those assets from being sold to help pay down Detroit's debt. CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
6:33. Well, here's a heads up. If you're heading out of the town this weekend, maybe for the beach or the shore, there will be some big diversions on 95. And it begins tonight, could cause you big problems.
It's all part of the express lane construction along I-95 in Virginia. Starting tonight at 11 p.m., some HOV lanes will be closed, and then between 1 and 4 a.m., I-95 South near Quantico will shut down completely to allow for steel beams to be lifted for the new Telegraph Road Bridge. That'll be repeated Saturday and Sunday night as well. Traffic will be diverted to Route 1, adding at least a half hour onto your trip. Hank Silverberg, WTOP News.
Congress is taking a new look at education in America. The House will vote today on an alternative to the No Child Left Behind law. Republicans are pushing the GOP Student Success Act, which would strip the federal government of its power to set educational standards. The White House is threatening to veto the bill, and the Democratic-led Senate is writing its own version.
Well, it's a tried-and-true method for hackers, flooding computer networks to the point they crash. Now, that same concept is being applied to phone lines. This one could be dangerous. Hackers are exploiting the so-called Voice over Internet Protocol, VoIP, by creating thousands of fake phone numbers online and then using those fake numbers to jam the lines with busy signals. The LA Times is warning this morning this method could be used to jam critical infrastructure like 911 call centers and hospitals.
Rolling Stone magazine sparked a big controversy by featuring the Boston bombing suspect on its cover. Now, a police officer is countering that depiction by releasing a series of manhunt photos of Johar Tsarnaev, including one with a red dot of a sniper laser right on his forehead. Massachusetts State Police Sergeant Sean Murphy says he wanted a count of the fluffed and buffed image of Tsarnaev on the magazine. Boston Magazine reports Murphy has now been relieved of his duties.
6:30.